Afternoon everyone, it's the 23rd of July, it's Thursday and it's about 12:45 I think now. Now what I did the last time we spoke, what I was going to do, I said I was going to do the mirrors. Well, I've actually did them. I put them on my TikTok account. I never made a video of it. What I did was I tried to take the old mirrors off, but there was 3 hex screws in the back and the last one was solid. I couldn't get it off. I wanted to take them off, take them around the back of the house, spray them, but I couldn't do it. So I had to leave them on, because you don't start breaking screws and things like that on a 30-year-old car. I think it's come up okay. It's actually come up very, very well. If you've seen the state of them before, they were silver. I think it was this one. I think this one was all silver and cracked paint and things like that. But it's actually come up very, very well now. It's actually looking great, which I was kind of surprised at, that it came up so well. All I did with this was I rubbed it down with 240 wet and dry rubbing paper, 240 grit they call it, and then I followed up with 400, masked it up, taped it all up, and then I used a tacky rag just to get rid of the excess dust and it might be stuck to it. And then I used 2 coats of pre-primer. It's like a plastic primer, so the paint would stick to it. So basically it was plastic primer on plastic casings, and then you put your grey primer on, so I put 2 coats of that on. Then I gave it a rub down after about an hour, and then I gave it maybe 2.5 coats of black, and it's a matte black, pardon the pun, because my name's Matt, but it came up great. I'm really delighted with that. At some point I'll be doing this, but to do this I've got to take this off, and you do that, you've got, the sun's in my eyes again, you've got 4 pot rivets here. So what I've got to do is get a rivet gun or drill, and I think it'll probably be an 8-part drill. And what I've got to do is drill through the head of that, and that'll loosen it, that'll come off, and then that's it loose. So I've got 4 of them. Difficult one is going to be in that corner. Not sure if I'll get it. I think I might have problems with that depending on the size of my drill. I could knock the head off it, but I don't want to damage the trim. I'll deal with that when the time comes. But that, it could be the next job. I don't know yet. That will be the next job, should I say, after this, because this is what I'm doing today. Again, I'll rub this down with 240 grit, the whole bar. I'm going to rub the whole bar right down, all the way along. And this is the kind of bad bit here. Focus, focus, focus. There you go. Right there. I'm going to rub that down. Again, before I prime it, I'll put 2 coats of pre-primer on. That should seal that, because sometimes all this will bleed through. So 2 coats of pre-primer, 2 coats of primer, and then I'm not going to spray this roof, this bar, because it's a big roof to cover up. It's a wee bit windy and it could go everywhere, and what I'm going to do, I've actually got it, is a tin of black automotive paint and a very fine brush, and I'm going to brush the whole bar, everything. But I've really got to get rid of this and other bits like it on the rest of the bar, and rub the whole bar down with 400 when I'm finished. And obviously that will give the paint a grip. This is the job I'm doing now. The door, I'm not too sure. I've got wee things I want to do. I've pointed out before. The panel here on both sides, that should be an easy one. So I tend to be going for the easy jobs first. The bumper bars, as you can see, are finished, and obviously I've did the mirrors. So this is what I'm going to be doing today. The other one is more or less the same. It's the same here, not as bad as the other side, but it's more or less the same. This bar's in slightly better condition. Like I say, I've got it cinematised, but always have, and I always assume people can't see, but they actually can. Right, see it there? Got to smooth that off, and it's not so bad there. This bar's, well, I've got a bad bit, I think. Here, it's going to be hard to get into. You've got to remember, don't scratch your paint. So, take my time with this, but it's not as big a job as, to me, the mirrors were. I mean, they were more tricky than anything else. They were quite tricky because of the masking up and things like that. That's why I wanted to take it off, but I got there in the end. So, the small things. It's actually going to a car show on Sunday in Lards in Scotland. That'll be its first show. So I want to get the bars done. Get that done. And other wee things I'll get done over time. I don't usually film at work I'm doing because basically I don't have a stand. I'm just holding my phone in my hand, and I'm not really I've not used the YouTube Studio or things like that yet. I'm going to have to get on my laptop and actually start doing a bit of studying and see if I can make videos a bit better. But then you're buying stands and GoPros and all that, and I don't know if I'm really into that yet. I'm just keeping people who are interested up to date and exactly how I'm getting on with it. Oh, and if anybody wonders, this is the paper you use. Right, I think that should be 400. There you go. But you use, it should be 240. Yeah. Use the 240 first, finish off with 400. All I've got is a block. You would actually just basically put that on there like that. Like that. That's it. And that's how you rub it down. A couple of wee sponges, just the ones you normally have if you're doing your dishes. And a bucket of water. That's all it is. And after I've got that basically all rubbed down, to prime it, I will use spray primer on the corners. But I'll have as I said before, I use a board, a bit of cardboard at the back just to stop it from the overspray, and I'll tape all this up here. I'll actually tape all this up and I'll put paper along here as well, so I won't be doing a whole roof, I won't be masking a whole roof up. What I'll be doing is masking up the way you would your beating down your house if you were painting it. You just don't want any drips on your bodywork, so that's all I'll be doing. I'm not going to make a major operation out of this. I'm just going to rub it down, and I think it should turn out okay. I think I've got good enough brushes, and I still think black is better than grey, but I was going to use paint I had from my other car, and it would have looked the same, but I think black and silver goes well together. I've always thought black and silver is better. That's why I look at the bumper and I think to myself, that looks better. Black, silver, black mirrors, silver, and it'll be black bars on the roof and silver. Anyway, I'll let you go. Thanks for watching.